So that really called to me. So yeah.
So that's the advice for all the actors auditioning for anime is bring your own experiences into the booth. That's your superpower as an actor, is bringing your own life into it.
Yeah.
So yeah, when a client comes to you and says, we have this show, this is what it's about, and what does a client usually send you to review?
Yeah, so obviously it depends on the like where we are in timeline of the production, but I always ask them to like at least send us the visual and audio reference. So we obviously have a script or translation, but I always love to see the Japanese performers, you know, either at least audio work or if they have something visual already attached to their performance, like I always ask if I could just wait until start auditioning, because that visual reference will give so much better idea to the actors.
It gives you a target, right?
Yeah.
That emotional feeling that evokes.
Yes, so for me, receiving the video content and as close as possible to the final product, that is my direction from the Japanese creator. So again, I'm not just listening for just the voice, you know, what happens in the scene, like the style of the anime. Yeah, that should also affect, right? And then also what kind of music is playing. If it's, you know, loud, like sometimes it could be deceiving because the conversation could be very intimate, but then they chose to use this upbeat music, so they're looking for something different, right? So
you have to project over
yeah,
it, be loud enough,
so
right?
everything to me is a cue from the Japanese creator, and then it's very, very rare that I get to talk to the creator themselves, but I have all these cues, so I like to be able to pass that on to the actors as much as possible.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I try to get some kind of visual audio reference.
Well, I very much appreciate you fighting to get that, because I feel like it has guided me in so many auditions that I've submitted to you.
Great.
So thank you for that. It helps inform my performances too. I remember the very first episode of Demon Slayer that we recorded. I was in my booth, Studio Brick's booth, and you were on the line, and we had someone from Aniplex there as well, setting the voice. And if it's a very important role, or I think something that's very important to the storyline, you will usually attend the first session with the voice actor, right? Now, why is that?
So, so my job is casting director, which actually a lot of people in the industry, they cast and direct together. But my role is casting, so I work with voice directors and producers, and I recommend actors to voice director and producers. So sometimes the directors meeting the actor the first time in the booth, and then they are expected to be very vulnerable, very deep, very emotional. And then I build this trust with the voice director so that they will feel comfortable. Okay, Mami chose this person and brought this in for this character. I've never even known their name before until today, but I trust that this actor can bring what we are looking for. So we have this like working relationship, but I just like to be there together so that what I was listening and what I recommended to the producer and what producers agreed and approved, we can convey and create the character together. But I usually only there until I feel like, okay, now, directors got it, actors got it, now my job is over, and then they can do their creative thing. So I'm never like there to supervise every single line.
Right, you don't want to micromanage. And you don't. It's interesting to hear that, because I assumed you were there to make sure that everything was perfect and is everything being exactly correct. And of course, you want to make sure that the actor's in the same ballpark from what I'm hearing. But also, it's really nice to hear that you want to help create a safe space.
Yeah.
Because acting is very vulnerable. It's so vulnerable, right?
Yeah. So at least maybe, you come in and walk into the booth. And I think for Gyutaro, it was during COVID, so we were like working remotely. But normally, you don't know this director, how you're going to be directed, but at least you know that I'm there. We know each other. So
you're like bridging,
yeah,
helping
yeah,
introduce and
yeah.
things like that.
And then I also kind of give guidance to the director because like knowing Japanese, sometimes adaptation or wording might not be fitting to the particular character. So, Japanese is in a way that people speak and it gives a little bit different feeling to
yes.
it. So we want to make sure we are conveying that part as well. So yeah, but usually, just one session and then we are all on the same page. And then I just like to step out and I look forward to seeing the final episode.
Oh
after
yeah,
that.
it's good to have trust in your people.
Yeah.
But thank you for doing that. It's always felt very safe every time.